The first nul point, the dominance of French and a Finnish legend. Let's talk about Eurovision 1962. Welcome to Eurovision Histories, where I watch old editions of Eurovision so you don't have to. The 7th Eurovision Song Contest was held in Luxembourg and saw the 16 countries of the previous year compete again. It was the last Eurovision to be held on a weekday. The host welcomed all 16 countries in their national languages.
Croatia, Yugoslavia, go quel, Norge, bonsoir la Suisse.
The rules were changed in 1962 and the 10-member jury were now giving out 3, 2 and 1 point to their favorite songs. This simplified the voting procedure but also led to the first nul point in Eurovision history, and to make matters worse, that actually happened to 4 different countries. Leclerc returned for a 4th time for Belgium. He had represented his home country every single time the Walloons got to select the entry. His very standard chanson Ton nom was probably his worst offering. His 0 points and last place probably were the death nail for his Eurovision obsession, and he never returned. Spain sent a passionately performed Llámame, call me if you need me, but don't think I will believe you again, sang Victor Balaguer.
Llámame si me necesitas, si ves el abismo, abrirse a tus pies.
He had lost a chance to be Spain's first ever entry the previous year by just 1 point to Conchita Bautista. His well-performed song did not really change his luck because he also received the dreaded 0 points and came last. Austria tried to woo the juries with the operatic Only in the Air of Vienna. And now I've seen everything. It was old-fashioned even for Eurovision standards and also received the dreaded 0 points. Just like the Netherlands, who had sent the first male duo singing a song about Katinka, apparently.
Elke morgen, zon of regen, komen wij Katinka tegen. Hakjes tik-tak op de stoep, korte rok met nauwe koep.
In parts in darkness because of a power outage, an interesting metaphor for the apparent end of the Dutch golden era. Sweden had a nice little song about the danger of young women falling for men who promise them anything to go out with them.
Det var en glad ung man med solvargsgris som bad mig följa med som smakrådin. Han sökte något att sin fästmö ge och var så snällt att jag gick med.
Very timeless message. Germany had a catchy entry about 2 little Italians, a song that might today be judged non-PC.
Zwei kleine Italiener, die träumen von Napoli, von Tina und Marina, die warten schon lang auf sie. Zwei kleine Italiener, die sind so allein.
The song was about the famous Gastarbeiter, migrant workers living in Germany longing to go back to their native Italy. The song became an evergreen in Germany, however it did not receive any points from Italy, unsurprisingly, or do you want to be called small by another country. However, 9 points from other countries meant a respectable 6th place. Finland sent Marion Rung, whose Tipi-tii was a bit too silly to do even better, however the 7th place was the best result for a song in the Finnish language until Katinka came along.
Tipi-tii, tipi-tipi, tipi-tii. Tipi-tii, tipi-tipi, tipi-tii. Tuoda laulu kun lauletaan, tässä kumpikin oksallaan. Saamme kauemmas kulmaan, kutsun rakkauden.
However, Marion would represent Finland 2 more times at Eurovision and even win the Intervision Song Contest, the Eastern Bloc's copy of Eurovision, with the song Where is the Love? As a bloc-free state, Finland was able to participate in both competitions on either side of the Iron Curtain. Switzerland sent Jean-Philippe, who had represented France in 1959.
Oui, 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 oui.
And his song was aptly named Le Retour.
C'est le retour, mais l'autre temps qui nous attend. Nous faudra d'autres joies, à vous, à moi.
He was the first singer to represent 2 different countries. However, Europe was less impressed than in 1959, and he only came 10th.
Non, 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 non. Oui, 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 oui.
Italy sent a song composed by the team behind world hit Volare, including Domenico Modugno, but performed by Claudio Villa, about saying goodbye.
Addio, addio,
Addio,
Apparently. It was maybe a bit too intense for European audiences, and Italy only came 9th. The UK's entry was about a ring-a-ding girl. The well-performed and catchy song might have done better if the chorus hadn't been
ring-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ding-ding, all the bells were ringing. Ring-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ding-ding, all the world was singing. Ring-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ding-ding, she's got me in a whirl. Ring-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ding-ding, she's my ring-a-ding girl.
After 3 second places, this 4th place might have been a disappointment. Camillo Felgen, who had come last for Luxembourg, singing in Luxembourgish, returned to now sing in French.
j'ai eu la joie, bientôt j'aurai la peine, et je te comprendrai, je t'aime et j'attends.
His song was about a young man becoming independent and leaving his father. This seemed to be more appealing to juries, and he came 3rd. Monaco sent François Degueult, who had achieved the country's best result in 1960, coming 3rd. He bested his own record with the melodic Dis rien.
Laisse-moi, oh, laisse-moi t'aimer. Dis rien, mon âme. Tes yeux ont comme une flamme.
He came 2nd and is thus part of an elite group, coming 2nd and 3rd at Eurovision without winning it. When a man entered the stage and fell over, a quick moment of shock swiftly turned into laughter as it became clear that this was a comedic interval performance. He kept stealing instruments from the orchestra, including a clarinet and a trumpet, and performed an interesting dance and what can only be described as sexual acts with the trumpet, licking it and sticking his thumb into it. France took an early lead and didn't let victory slip through its fingers for the rest of the voting, winning with double the points of the 2nd place. France thus won for a record-breaking 3rd time. The very charismatic Isabelle Aubret sang about remembering her first love.
Non, les enfants d'alors que nous étions encore n'ont pas soupçonné tant ils étaient émerveillés qu'un premier amour, leur premier amour était si fort.
And won deservedly. If we include Luxembourg's win in 1961 by a French team and performed by a French singer, France had won the last 3 contests in a row. The entire top 3 of 1962 was also performed in French, and 5 out of 7 Eurovision winners had also been performed in French. A very impressive dominance that would not last for too much longer. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and you will not miss my episode on 1963 and all the other years of the Eurovision Song Contest. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.